Yeah. Uh-huh. Now I'll have to use the brush and the special cream, and hopefully it'll cause the rash to go away. No. Alright, I'll do it tomorrow, Doc. Alright. I love you too, Mom. Alright. Just got back from the movies, and I'm very excited to talk about this one. This movie is Everything, Everywhere, All at Once, and it's Ah! Ugh. I can't believe this is how the good me lives. What? Who are you? What are you, an idiot? I'm evil you, genius. There's a multiverse of Jeffs, hello? And I'm the evil and the coolest one. What are you, the loser Jeff or something? Well, no, I'm just... Okay, so there's another version of me out there. Cool. Alright, so it's just gonna be you and I now? Make that one more, Brewski. And actually make that one more of these, too. And let me guess, you're another version of Jeff from the multiverse? Well, duh. He's the evil one, you're the boring one, and I'm the... Where the hell am I? Look, you're doing a movie that's all about the multiverse. We're gonna be sticking around the whole time. You better just get used to us. Kinda like you got used to that smell. What is that? It's nothing. It's nothing, Evil Jeff. Anyway, back to the review. Chugging right along. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. The film stars Michelle Yeoh, Stephanie Sue, Ke-Huy Quan, and Jamie Lee Curtis, and it centers on a woman trying to simultaneously keep her family together while also preventing her laundromat business from being audited. As this is all happening, a giant multiverse sweeping world-ending adventure crashes down quite literally into their lives, and with it comes comedy, psychedelic imagery, well-choreographed action, and a film experience I will not be forgetting anytime soon. Michelle Yeoh absolutely dominates the screen as Evelyn Wang, the character who is the mother of the family, who is struggling to deal with this multiverse adventure literally being shoved into her lap. By the time it comes into focus, she's already dealing with so much, you can feel the stress just permeating out of her. She is trying to prevent her life from totally crumbling, and now she's being told she has to save the universe from this great threat. This performance is so good, and when the movie starts out, you can just see everything from her perspective. And as she begins to switch back and forth between the different versions of her, multiverse selves, it's all grounded by her performance. It's a very tough thing to do, and it would be so easy for any actor or actress to just snap into different kind of personalities, but at the end of the day, she is the lightning rod which ties the entire movie together. Ke-Huy Quan is also a revelation in this movie. Now, the last time this guy was in a movie, I think it was either Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom or The Goonies. He has come out of retirement to be in this movie, and he is absolutely amazing. He plays the more timid people-pleaser husband, but you can tell that he's no dummy. He knows the relationship he's having with Michelle Yeoh's character is slowly slipping away, and he's trying desperately to rekindle the lost love that once was. And at the same time, he knows he's not succeeding. It's a tragic performance, and it complements the lead so well. It's a relationship that you want to see succeed. In the beginning of the movie, you're like, man, these two characters don't seem like they would be together at all. Why are they together? And as the movie goes on and they begin to show scenes from the past and how they influence the future, it all makes sense. And it really does exemplify what makes the movie's theme so good. Stephanie Sue absolutely floored me. Now, I was not as familiar with her work as I was with the other actors and actresses. I believe she's on the show The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, but she absolutely captured my attention with this movie. The performance starts off one way, and just like the other characters, as the different versions of her multiverse self come crashing through, it totally changes the way we see everything. And again, if I can say one thing about this movie, it's these performances booster the story and they exemplify the themes. It's something that is hard to do. to tell a big multiverse story while at the same time keeping the heart of it. It can go to these weird, absurd, totally drastic lengths where you don't quite know what you're looking at, but at the same time, it's grounded with a genuine emotional core. If you can't tell by now, I really liked Everything Everywhere All at Once. This reminds me of why I go to the movies. It reminded me of when I was a kid going to a theater and sitting in that dark room, looking up at the screen and seeing a director's vision being brought without any kind of inhibition. Someone had an idea, they wrote it on a piece of paper, they filmed it, and that was the movie they put out. This movie, brought to us by the Daniels, I believe they're called, I cannot wait to see what they do next. This thing absolutely floored me. And it's something that you can't really quantify as one genre over the other. It's a sci-fi story with elements of absurd comedy wrapped around incredibly choreographed action sequences while at the same time never losing sight of the family drama at its core. It manages to touch every single genre in filmmaking and it combines it into this great package that I need to see again. This is the kind of movie that you will want to watch over and over and over again. Not only to pick up on the details that you missed from prior screenings, but to just experience all the emotions from the start. Yeah, I'm just trying to keep track of all this in my head. So there's different versions of the character, and one of them's good and one of them's bad, and I don't know. It all just sounds overly complicated. When do the superheroes come in with their capes, and when do they punch the bad guys? Look, I have done a few videos on this channel. Obviously, there have been movies that come out this year that I really liked, and some movies I didn't like as much. It's going to be very hard for movies this year to top this one. I mean, everything you could want in a film, it gives you. It gives you genuine laughs where I don't even know what I'm looking at on screen. There's some stuff in this movie that felt like I was watching Jackass. Yeah, I'm not going to spoil it, but I was watching this going, oh my God. And then there were scenes where I was absolutely crying. It was genuine emotion that was coming through as these characters reflect on where they went with their lives. And even though it goes to these lengths, it connects to people on a very deep level of thinking about where your life could have taken you. And it's so hard to do that with something that crosses different dimensions, but it takes the concept of the multiverse and it doesn't just cheapen it in a way that makes it feel like it's overly reliant on nostalgia. Wow. And they say I'm cold-hearted and evil. There's really nowhere else you'd rather be tonight. I'm not going to bury the lead here, guys. This was a genuinely great movie. It's something that I haven't seen in quite a while. It reminded me of why I go to the movies. There's not a lot of glaring issues that stand out to me. It is 2.5 hours long, and that might be an issue for some, but unlike other long movies I can think of, there's nothing that stands out to me that you can cut. Every scene is essential for the emotional conclusion by the time you get to the end. I was laughing, I was crying. It's an experience that I will not be forgetting anytime soon. I'm gonna give Everything Everywhere All at Once an A+. Yes, it is that good. I can make this genuine plea to you. Please see this movie. We need more original movies. I always hear people complain, oh, how come we never get any original movies? It's because no one ever goes out to see them. This is an original movie. Now go out and see it, please. Okay? The movie review's done now. Can we each go back to our respective universes? Yeah, I wouldn't be too sure of that, Brewski. What are you talking about? The movie review is done. All traces of the multiverse are now gone. Why are you still here? No, you're not getting off that easily. That's what she said. Just think about it. There's no other multiverse movies that are coming out soon? Oh, God damn it.